Dawn Professional cleans 58% more pots and pans per sink than the leading competitor.
Less dish soap, fewer changeovers, and more time doing what we love.
Dawn Professional. It's clean. Upgraded. From P&G Professional.
The Tomorrow Fund's 18th annual stroll takes place on Sunday, April 18th in Garden City Center. Registration is only available online or by mail prior to the event. Show your support on Sunday, April 18th in Garden City Center. Visit tomorrowfund.org for all the details.
Research shows that people remember radio ads with a booming voice that emphasizes all the main points. So to help you remember that Liberty Mutual Insurance Company customizes your home insurance so you only pay for what you need.
That part is super important.
Here's one with a booming voice.
I'm emphasizing everything.
Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance.
Like a page with every word highlighted.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Liberty, 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 liberty.
April showers have a whole new meaning at Kira Diamond. Hello, friends. It's Dana from Kira Diamond. Bring in the savings this April and get sprung from big car payments. At Kira Diamond, April showers bring you more dollars. 0 down, 0% financing, and don't pay a dime till summertime. That's right. Don't pay a dime till summertime. Imagine yourself in a new Kia with no payments till July. Visit Kira Diamond today and you will be singing in the rain. Shower yourself in savings on the Kia Sportage, A5, Telluride, Sorento, and more. Plus, peace of mind car shopping with our exclusive 30-day exchange program. It's our way of ensuring your satisfaction. You deserve a fresh start. Get it all today at Kira Diamond. No quibbling, no nickeling, and no at Kira Diamond, we're all about you.
On a fruit credit, not all will fall. Offers not in combination. See dealers for complete details. KiaGarment.com. Join Nairobi and Orlick Hardy's Furniture and Mattresses for the Asian Lantern Spectacular at Roger Williams Park Zoo, April 15th through July 4th. Experience a wonderland of over 50 larger-than-life lantern displays, from dazzling exhibits to delicious Asian-inspired cuisine, drinks, handcrafted keepsakes, and more. Pre-buy tickets online for the Asian Lantern Spectacular through July 4th. Selfie time. The flash was off. Is my sweater lantern too bright? Oh boy.
Hi, your pal P here from Cool Air Creations, and I'm here with a brand new PSA. You know, a promotional service announcement. Cool Air Creations is your source for all things promotional. And in these, shall we say, weird times, we at Cool Air want you to know. Whether it's screen print, embroidery, laser printing, decals, any type of promotional product you can imagine, large format printing, banners, signs, vehicle lettering, full-on vehicle wraps, or entire fleets of vehicles. If you want your logo on it, all you need to know is, yeah, we do that. Find out how having a promotional partner makes all the difference. Cool Air Creations, 769-7755. Find us on the web at coolair.com. Cool Air Creations, your source for all things promotional. Yeah, we got this. We make USAA insurance for veterans like James, a former drill instructor made of high expectations. When he got into a fender bender and called his old insurance company, he got to run around. Marine buddy told James about USAA.
They have my back.
James realized he was paying too much for bad service and said,
It's time to switch.
he called USAA right away. Our agents took the time to understand his needs, put in the work to get him the right coverage, and even found him some serious savings. USAA insurance is made the way James needs it, all squared away, with savings that meet even his standards. Switching you could save with USAA Auto Insurance. Get a quote today at USAA.com/auto. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for. Ability to receive a quote depends on membership eligibility. Membership eligibility and product restrictions apply and are subject to change. USAA means United Services Automobile Association and its affiliates.
Connection is having whole home coverage with Cox Panoramic Wi-Fi. Connection is also being able to control your Wi-Fi. So when you see a piece of dust crawling across the coffee table and realize it's a bug, you pause the Wi-Fi using your Panoramic Wi-Fi app to call in the cavalry.
Who turned off the Wi-Fi?
One look and your fearless wife knows.
Got it.
Pause your Wi-Fi on any device, anytime, with Cox Panoramic Wi-Fi. In certain cases, panoramic Wi-Fi pods sold separately may be required for extended coverage. Restrictions apply.
DQ
Love presents... Picture this. Picture a DQ chicken and biscuits basket. All white meat chicken strips nestled next to crispy golden fries. And 7 mini biscuits. Fluffy, flaky mini biscuits that you can dunk in a side of warm pepper gravy. Then you leave the drive-thru and your favorite song comes on the radio. And all the streetlights turn green. This mini win calls for a mini celebration with the DQ chicken and biscuits basket. Or get it delivered at DQ.com. DQ. Happy tastes good.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter does...
Want to get rid of rats because it is durability.
Bullpen for him. Holding cages for kids again, like they did in the Obama-Biden administration. I see in the middle of a pandemic, we have a high rate of COVID testing positivity down there. We see that other states now, that these unaccompanied minors are being shipped out and bringing their COVID with them to other states. It's inexplicable to me that this could happen, and that Joe Biden caused the entire thing by eliminating the stay in Mexico policies and eliminating border wall construction and bringing back catch and release. It's insanity to me.
Well, it's almost nonstop with the damage that the socialists are trying to do to America. And I'm going to make a rather candid statement. It'll probably get some people mad at me, but it's what I believe. There is literally blood on the hands of Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, all the other socialist Democrats in Washington, D.C. And as a cherry on top, we ought to add a bunch of these open border Republicans. And when I say blood on their hands, what am I talking about? Each year, according to federal government crime data, roughly 2,000 Americans are dead at the hands of illegal aliens, killed on American soil. And they would be alive but for our poor southern border. On top of that, you have another 30,000 who die from overdoses on deadly narcotics that are smuggled across our poor southern border. And I'm not even touching yet on the adverse economic consequences to struggling American families of the huge surge in the labor supply, coupled with the jobs that are taken from American families that they no longer can compete for, again, because of the 10+ million illegal aliens who are in our country working, and the net tax effect. And so you have to wonder, with all the things that you've itemized, with the things I just itemized, why are the socialist Democrats doing what they're doing? And I'm going to
ask you this: if one of these, if somebody crosses the border illegally, and you're right about the opioid crisis, we've been talking a lot about it, because as all of the resources now are literally being trained and taking care of these unaccompanied minors that Joe Biden pretty much invited in, and is letting everybody in, and then tried to put a gag order on the media and a gag order on Border Patrol officers from telling the truth. But if anybody gets COVID and dies from COVID, wouldn't they be responsible for that?
One would think. The disease issue is much harder to quantify and itemize because it is so difficult to prove cause and effect. Someone might catch COVID in the